Well, there's a possibility of snow at the end of next week, but well, why am I thinking that? Well, have a look at this mess here behind me. This is called a weather ensemble, and this is the ECMWF's weather ensemble. ECMWF is European Centre for Medium Range Weather Forecasting. That's why we abbreviate it. Have a look at all of these lines here. Now, each one of those lines is a member. Think of them as members of the ECMWF club. They all have a go at predicting what the weather's going to be for the next week or so. This chart goes all the way out to Halloween, and it gives you an idea of the temperature of the air mass that's coming in. Now, meteorologists will always say to you the best forecasts are the ones that are just a few days ahead. But if you ask me what it's going to be like for your wedding or your birthday in December, no chance. And here's why. Have a look at this. You can see all the members are all tightly close together, and that means the confidence is pretty good for the next couple of days. But look at this, 22nd of October, bang, and we get this huge spread. And look at this one that goes all the way up here compared to the one that's right down at the bottom. This is called Shannon entropy. Huge Shannon entropy, and that means there's very little confidence in what's happening. However, this little white line here is the average, so it takes away the noise of all of these weather models and gives you an idea of what's happening. Why do I say it's going to turn cold with the risk of snow? Well, have a look at this. This is for Glasgow, and you can see that average temperature takes quite a dip, especially by Sunday next week. So we will see some widespread frosts around and the possibility of snow. And here's just a little thing to add on. I get lots of you saying, oh my goodness, we've got snow on the way. We've got 10 foot of snow. We've got the worst storm in decades on the way. Every time you see that on social media, what that is somebody going, I'm going to go with this weather model here. And I could have went with that and said, do you know what? Next weekend's going to be really warm because that is showing a very warm outlook. Whereas I could also equally pick this weather model here, which shows a very cold weekend. So that's when a meteorologist comes in and somebody actually has to look at this mess and go, what on earth is actually happening? Well, the trend is down, and that's the reason why I'm saying next weekend looks cold with the risk of snow, especially in the Northern Isles.